What is going on, guys? I am the White Guy, and today we've got another MX vs ATV Reflex custom track video, and today's video is about the James Stewart compound, which I discovered this track sitting on my hard drive. I've got no idea who made it, when it was made, don't know where the track link for it is, but I found it sitting on my hard drive, so I figured, oh, you know what, I can't remember if I made a video on this track, and if I did, it's been several years since that video came out, and there's probably a decent number of you who haven't seen it before, even if I already do have videos on it, like I discovered with the Rubicon. I made a new video on that after that track's been out for a while, and there were people in the comments telling me they've never seen it before. So, with that in mind, I'm going to assume it's worth not showing this off again, because there are probably some people that haven't seen it before and might think it's neat, because there is the Stewart compound in Reflex. Somebody made it. I feel bad not knowing who, but I tried to find it. I couldn't find a link for this specific track anywhere. It might have gotten taken down. I don't know. But anyway, this is a remake of the Stewart compound for MX vs ATV Reflex, and it's done to like the Reflex scale of things, obviously. There's in the whoop section right here. I don't think this is the newest version, because I feel like there's an MX Simulator version. It's got a different layout than this, so it's probably an older version of the layout of the compound. But this track is also several years old at this point, so there's probably, I wouldn't doubt the compound is different. But I think this is supposed to be a remake of the Alive version of the compound. And you're going to scrub it into this, fling it off sideways, and then we're going to start charging up the hill. Tire tap that one, and then we got one more double, and then there's one more double up the hill here. And put that back down to dirt, we're good, and then I believe we're going to come back around, there's going to be like a little mini double, and then there'll be a little jump into the whoop section, and then we're going to have one more double, and then we're going to cut right into the booter, I believe. Yep, we're going to try and double backflip the booter. Right, nah, we'll just go for some fancy whip over it instead, actually. There we go, and we somehow put that back down, just a little bit of wreck avoidance on the way down. And we're going to wash that out. There also are the two Supercross tracks on this, which we will check out after. We're going to do like 2 laps in the Nationals section, and then we'll go through and check out the Supercross tracks that are also on here. There's like the red clay one to the right, and then there's the sand one ahead of me you might be able to catch a glimpse of. And we're going to try and no, we're going to whip glitch that. I lied. Alright, and we'll try and double backflip this again, because before I started recording I got a really nice double backflipping over these freestyle ramps. Nope, we're just going to do a singular flip, I guess. And we didn't even get, I swear, right before I started recording I got like a really nice smooth double backflip over that, but of course as soon as I start recording we have problems. But anyway, we'll shoot around for another lap here, and see how well you can do. Wait, what? I'm confused now. Don't remember hitting this jump. I don't know why it's laid out like that, but anyways, pretend that didn't just happen. That's just confusing me, because like, where does this hook onto? I don't know, I just don't understand why the Stewart compound's laid out that way. But anyways, moving on here, we've got the 2 doubles, then we go into the north booter, which I think the scaling on this is, as you may be able to tell, it's a bit off on that booter, because that should be a lot taller at the tabletop in the middle. But then we've got like a couple of these weird jumps that are at angles that I'd never make those. In MX Simulator, I can never hit these angled jumps like that. They just never work out. Into the tabletop up the hill. And then we're going to come into the off-camber. Brakes, 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 brakes. And we're good to go right here. I do think the scaling on this is definitely a bit off, but the layouts are all the same and all the jumps are still mostly the same spot. And then we launch off of this into some whoops, into the weird corner, which I always end up just tire tapping over it after that. Yep, that's about right. And there, we somehow come out of that okay, scrub that. Leading back through the whoops, try and just wheelie through the whole section here. I think we're good. Brake check. Oh, that's why it's laid out like that. Okay, now it makes sense. Into the long winding section of whoops through here, and then there's the little bobble out, there's a couple of ruts, and then you've got the little mini tabletop step down thing that goes into the bigger booter, which we can do a really low backflip over and just get away with buttery smooth somehow, and just make the commenters very angry that worked out. Because, you know, somebody, as soon as that backflip on that jump started, somebody was getting ready. They had their angry comment typed out, and they landed the jump, and they may or may not have deleted their angry comment about me doing backflips over stuff in the game. But anyway, step down to that, launch into the whoops section. We're good, we're good, we're good. And bounce out of that through the double. Try and double backflip the booter this time. Note we're loose single kiss of death flip over the booter. There we go, another angry comment for doing a flip over that buttery smooth. And I think we're fine through here. Just gonna take this corner loops out. Just oh, speaking of looping out, we almost did right there. I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoy having seeing this track again on the channel, because I don't know how many of you have seen this before. It's just, I don't know, I think it's a neat thing. So I made one video on this a while ago that didn't get a ton of views, and I actually might have taken the video down for some reason, but yeah, that's the Stewart Compound Reflex remake. We'll take the dirt jump this time just to be a little bit different, and we'll hop over to the Supercross tracks now, which we're going to want to go into this and make the slider go over that way a bit, just to make Supercross a little bit easier to handle instead of being on a national setup. We'll just bounce through here, and I feel like we are going backwards, so we're just going to go ahead, pretend we weren't going backwards, and line ourselves up to hit it correctly. Here we go. Triple, oh, that was an interesting bounce we took right there, so we'll just tire tap and make the rhythm line happen out of that. Triple out. I honestly can't tell if we're going backwards or not right now. I feel like we are. Like 70% sure this is all going backwards. I feel like you're supposed to come through it this way for sure. Yeah, this is definitely the right way you're supposed to go. We went backwards through that section, but we still got a good rhythm, so I'm okay with it. And double, step on, step off. Yep, the scaling is just a little bit off on the track. It makes it a little bit more difficult to do, but we should hopefully still be able to get a decent lap in here, I think. Tire tap over and out. Almost got it. We'll double, step on, tire tap, tire tap, tire tap, and out of the rhythm smoothly. And then I think we just shoot around here and all the way hook around to the left. Yep, there we go. See, this is the section. Now this is the way we're supposed to come through it. Triple, triple, double scrub out. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We got this down pat now. Triple, triple, and then we're just gonna whoops section through here. Just lean it back and let the game do its work. We'll try and actually hit this berm mode to carry a little bit more speed. Go for the triple, and we'll tactically tire tap to slow down for the corner. Triple, double, pretend we doubled that. Double, step on, and single out, and finish line. Boom, there we go. There's 2 laps of that track. We'll go hit up the Sandy Supercross track now, if we can make it over there without crashing, that is. Just have to go this way for a bit, and then we're going to hit that, and then we're going to jump over, and then we're going to cut left hard, and we're going to pretend we just engage. Yep, that's the right way. That's the Dragon's Back. We're actually going the right way for here. And pretend we just hit that jump, and pretend we didn't just crash right there. We'll just cut in right here onto the track. Let's go for a couple of laps on the Sandy Supercross. There we go. Doing fine now. It could be interesting. I have a video on MX vs ATV Supercross Encore on my channel that has like I think that Supercross Encore James Stewart compound is just a rip of the Alive one they put into the game. So if you want to go check that out, you can and see how that one looks by comparison. But I am like 70% sure that compound is there just pulled straight out of Alive and thrown into the game so we can get a couple extra bucks out of people. And I feel like I'm going backwards again, so we'll go ahead and we will turn around and go the correct way this time. Yep, that's a much smoother rhythm through there. Tire tap out, and that wasn't even a sarcastic tire tap, that was just a regular tire tap. And I think we just want to catch this berm. Yeah, that's the way you're supposed to go, I believe. Maybe, possibly, hopefully, probably not, definitely not. Okay. This is where we played the game of how many tries does it take me to figure out how this track works. I'm still struggling, so it's like you hit the berm here and then there's nowhere to go there, so I would assume you go this way. But then this just feels like I'm going backwards through here. It worked out a lot smoother going the other way through. Nope. Okay, we actually hit the rhythms mostly correctly that time, so maybe we're just having some... See, then it comes around here, and this section definitely looks like we're going backwards, right? Like, I don't know, we'll keep going and see until we hit the finish line jump, and then we'll know for sure. This just feels backwards, though. But apparently it's not, because that is the finish line jump right there. So there we go. That is a lap. We'll go for one more lap of the Sandy Supercross track of the James Stewart compound on MX versus ATV Reflex. Up the dragon's back if we can. Step off. And triple jump. Tire tap over the triple so we can get into the corner with a good line. And then tire tap over the double. Yeah, we're doing fine now. Now we got this figured out. Hook around this way. Bounce over the dragon's back this time so we can triple jump. Ooh, case the triple just enough to get the wreck avoidance and slow us down. And then we hook around this way and then we take this corner. Okay, yes. This is definitely the correct way to go about doing this track. Just don't slide out over the berm like I just did right there. That's definitely, most definitely is not part of the way you're supposed to ride this track. And we're just doing lots of tactically placed tire taps to try and get ourselves back into a rhythm going. I think we've got a decent charge through the whoops until the last bit where we started to lose a little bit of speed. We go right between the two lines, step over that, tire tap, and then single into the corner, and hopefully we still clear the finish line. Yep, there we go. That's about all I've got for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing the Stewart compound in MX versus ATV Reflex. If you have any other suggestions, comments, concerns, things you want to see in future videos, let me know because I do read the comments and I try to accommodate requests if I can. I'll leave you guys with that Kiss of Death backflip crash in this sweet 360 over the ramp, or that was like a, not even a 360, that was like a 420 over the ramp. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one.